9, 10. 10? Is that there are 5 over here? So he has a total of 11 gateways. Warp gates, actually. Sorry about that. And a Colossus pops out in the meanwhile. And look at this. Professoroak asks Kaz if he's on 2 bases, and Kaz, of course, answers yes when he's on 4 base. He's actually on 3 base and slowly saturating his 4th. That's funny. Professoroak gonna be a little upset when looking at the replay. Oh, but look, Kaz is starting to make his push. He does have a big army composition, a lot of Stalkers, a lot of Sentries, a few Zealots, and a Colossus. Definitely Kaz is trying to go for the Artosa style of strategy. I mean, you get 1 of every unit, it's tough to defend that. And we look, Professoroak is still sticking with that Marine composition, Marine Marauder. But look, oh, where is it? Oh, where's the Ghost Academy? Cannot find that Ghost Academy, but we'll go back. There's going to be an engagement over here. We're going to find that There we go, engagement. We got an engagement. It looks like, oh, that Colossus went down very fast. The Protoss are shielded by the sentries. Definitely those shields are very powerful. But we see that this actually might be a very even exchange. And oh, God, yeah. Professoroak is going to be able to easily hold this army off. Kaz is going to have to back up. Those concussive shells are going to probably finish off those last sentries. Sentries actually do get a little bit of a walk-off shot by blocking it off. Let's go back to looking. There's the Ghost Academy. Nukes went up. He had the energy, and now cloaking. But where are the ghosts? I do not. There's one ghost. There's a Marauder. There's another ghost, and a 3rd ghost go down. Like I said, that's what usually happens. A Terran army will have to eventually include ghosts with energy upgrade and cloaking, if not if. Because, one, the shields of the Protoss army just are too much to take on at once, and especially when you get high Templars, DCs or anything like that, something like a Storm or an invisible unit just taking hacks at you, hurts a lot. Oh, look! Professoroak, I did not notice this here right in time. Wow, good camera skills by me. Yay, me. High five. But yes, we have a double drop right here, and as he takes out the Cybernetic Core, he's going to go for the Nexus. I doubt he will take that out. Kaz, of course, definitely will be able to hold this off, but not before it goes down. Wow, awesome play by Professoroak. I feel like he might lose. No, he will not lose these medevacs. Oh, wow. That is definitely what you call successful. I know most of you are saying, but cheese. He just lost a Nexus. Actually, he lost, yeah, there are no minerals, but he lost a Nexus, so that's chrono boosting power for the Protoss. I mean, you're able to chrono boost your warp gauge. You're going to be able to get, I mean, if not already, be able to get your units reconstructed a lot faster. And you just see Kaz, he's pushing out again. His army is 2-2 right now. Now it's including 2 Colossus, not a lot of sentries. 3rd Colossus coming right behind. Professoroak is going to focus fire those Colossi. He is smart, but he's got a lot of Zealots he's got to get out of the way. Taking off a lot of. I don't know if ghosts are still part of this army just yet. I haven't seen million EMPs go down just yet, and he will definitely again be able to hold this off. Just like he will chase down this army and be able to focus fire that Colossus, and he does, takes that down. Bam, 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 just one after another. He's got five Marauders there on 2-2. I'm surprised they're not engaging him. This should be a very easy takedown for Professoroak again. And again, Professoroak is able to hold off, getting his massive amounts of unit. He has 3 more barracks, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, he has 3 more barracks, another 2 reactors now. 8 barracks total, 3 reactors, 5 tech labs, before I get tongue twisted. And going for his 3-3 upgrades. So these Marines and Marauders are going to be very hard to take down. They're going to be very strong. As you see the 2 medevacs come back from the double drop, but again, Kaz is doing so good in economy because Professoroak still does not know. At least I don't think he knows. If we look at that, he does not know that there are 2 bases just hanging out over here, very hidden. Of course, Professoroak is going to know that they're not on 2 base, but at least he's going to assume that maybe it's over here or maybe it's in this region of the map. But Professoroak himself too, a wise man, sneaky, has a fully saturated 4th and just put up his 5th. both players' economy. You always say definitely try to keep your economy below like a certain number, and this is just both of them are just beyond it. Though, I mean, this is what happens when you come to 200 spot. You can't build any more units. The only thing you can really do is upgrades and reconstruct armies when you're done. So, I mean, I guess it is helpful for when you attempt to reconstruct. But we'll see back and forth engagements here for a while, I'm going to guess. We have Archons into the mix, so definitely EMPs. I don't know where they're at, but they're going to be needed really fast. I do not see any there are no ghosts in that army. Just a lot of Zealots just taken out of those Marauders, actually charge lots. They're not any more Zealots. They have improved themselves. There are Zealots, and Professor Oak's army has just actually diminished. It has gone from 199 to 130, and Kaz is still actually holding up very well. He's got an army of 156 with 2 Colossus, 3 Archons, some Stalkers. And he's going to take out a couple SCVs, definitely. But, like I said, got the amount of minerals here. They reconstruct the army very fast and say goodbye to those Archons. Archons are actually, they're very powerful, very beefed up units. They just get focus fired by everything, or for say EMPs. They will, though. Those Archons get EMP'd, which means that little green, what happens is, you look, they have just 10 health, but the 350 charge shield, that's a huge shield compared to like other units. Say, like look at this. There's a Colossus, this is a Colossus right here. This is a big unit, but it is only 150 shield, so. As we see Professoroak making a little comment. The fact that you're winning is sickening, no offense. It is true, as a Terran, it is a little frustrating, always going back and forth with Protoss, because they are, they can build a lot of units, and they can just remass them with so many warp gates. Right here, 1, 2, I don't know how many warp gates exactly he has, I don't know the exact unit tab. Let's see the production tab. See, I can't pull that up. I wish I could see how many building. I wish there was like a building tab, which I could see what they have. But and again, Kaz is just putting on constant pressure on Professoroak. I feel sorry for him. I think both armies are 3-3 this time, and he does have ghosts with him. Will he throw down? Did he throw down an EMP? Oh, there goes the EMPs. Say goodbye to Kaz's army. Done. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad. But Professoroak does take a lead. He's got 148 out of 200 compared to Kaz's 188 out of 200. If Professoroak wisely pulls back. A very patient man, but he sends him back this way. Impatient. Patient! He is a patient man. And look at it. I'm 3-3 on 6 base. Yeah, I don't think Professoroak has a 6 base, but yes. I understand what he means. And again, he still does not see the 6 bases. Actually, that's okay, he does not have a base over here. So Kaz is running on 6 base. This is definitely a longevity game. Look at the minerals just rising up into the 5,000s of 4,000s. It's incredible. They could just probably for a while just sit here and just remass armies over and over and over again. And I'm gonna have to take a quick little drink. This time, Professor. It seems like whatever team decides to put on the pressure comes out a little bit behind. We look at Kaz. He has an army composition of charge lots, stalkers, and a couple Archons and Colossus, and this should go down very fast. EMPs go down, shields get absolutely destroyed on some of those stalkers and Colossus, so this should be very easy to kill. But Professor Oak again, letting that Colossus get a lot of hits on him. There's another Colossus. That 3-3 Colossus is just absolutely vicious, and again, like I said, the team that goes puts on the pressure gets caught. Gets too comfortable, gets too settled in. Got caught at that ramp right there. But again, that's just, again, congrats to and props to Protoss for being very strong army, very strong race, especially at 3-3 upgrades. And for those who don't understand what I mean by 3-3 upgrades, it's right here and down here. With that, it's a 3-3 attack, which pretty much boosts, like, once you get the upgrade, it boosts every, say, ground unit, or at least in specific, like for Terrans. They have their engineering base to upgrade, say, their Ghosts, their Marauders and Marines. They have an armory to upgrade their starport units and their mech units. So once you get upgrades, those units do get beefed. And oh, there goes Professoroak. He does sense that there's something fishy going on. That Kaz has just been mining and mining and just been able to last and reproduce units. And there's definitely no way he could be on 2 base by now. So Professoroak does take that expo down. It was just for fun, just to see. Look at the kill count right here. We look, wow, that's big, some big numbers. 302 to 329. Kaz has been able to get more units, but that, again, with the Colossus, you're able to spread fire everything very easy. And let's see, does Professoroak? Oh, that little train of probes just got away. Very smart by. Smart. Oh, we see some storms here. We see some storms. We could see some storms. We might see some storms. We see Professoroak just running his army, just walking them right into. Again, those Zeal Oblates, I mean, definitely outnumbers them, able to take them out, but... And there's the Archon. That should go down right away. Professoroak with that medevac, he's going to be able to tear this whole entire expo up. But, oh, look in the background. We have some units back here just getting relayed. A few stalkers just sitting back here. Takes care of those. Professoroak is going to be walking around right now. He's going to be able to easily take down this expo. And the bad part about this is the warp gates that are going down. Aside of the Protoss mining, the mining power, the warp gates are what go down, and that is what Kaz's reproduction is. Really, he only has this at 583 again. He just lost a lot of probes too. Professoroak is up to 103 probe kills. And I'm asking what league he is. The robotics B is going to go down, and that's going to prevent any Colossus from popping out. Very, very rough situation for Kaz right now. I definitely would not be where he wants to be. He just had a lot of pylons, a lot of probes, warp gates go down. Taking out a couple of these simulators. I just don't understand why there's just different names for the gas product, the gas little miners for each different race. But as we look over here, oh my god, we have a bit of an engagement right here with whatever Professoroak's army is right here. He should be able to hold this off if I'm not mistaken. Kaz does not have much of an army, and if he focus fires, there's, especially with a Viking and a couple of Mars, he's going to focus fire and takes down that Colossus. There's only a couple stalkers here, so they can't take down any Vikings, and Professor quickly relays his unit composition right back into his base, able to defend it perfectly, and Kaz is in an awful position. He is 37 out of 182. He's got only one base. Yep, he has only one base mining right now. Nothing over here coming up. He has mined these out absolutely completely. He does have a lot of minerals, but if Professoroak sends in a huge composition army, there's no way that Kaz will be able to hold this off, and I don't think he will. Professoroak is, if he's smart enough as a Masters, he will go make this final push. And definitely, again, like I said, he is untouched as a... With his economy is pretty much untouched. He's got his 1, 2, 3. He is about to take his 6th base because actually all these have been mined out. You get a fully saturated mine, and both of those, all those are mined out. And we look to Professoroak is going to make his final push right here. He is moving in, and he's going to go for the kill shot. Professoroak does smell blood. There's only a few probes of mining. 15 probes to 65 SCVs, killing like absolutely just those poor mineral lines. Just absolutely, look at that. It's like a holiday shopping day. It's like December 24th, Christmas at the malls or somewhere like that. Just everybody's rushing to get those minerals. And I would definitely expect a GG right here. There are no high Templars. I'm very surprised that Kaz formed all these into Archons. With not a lot of units, he should have at least kept a few high Templars. That way he could hit massive storms on Professoroak's army. And there's a GG. Leaves the game. Professoroak the winner. Wow. Very awesome matchup. I definitely enjoyed it. Congrats to Professoroak as a Terran beating a very powerful Toss. GG. And